Well, hello there, and welcome to this playthrough of Alien Breed 3D2, The Killing Grounds. I normally play role-playing games, but this game has been a curiosity for me. When I searched YouTube for a playthrough of it, I could only find it in low resolution or not in English, so I decided to make my own. Those who know the history know that Doom had a strong impact in the mid-90s, and it was part of the reason that most other computers died out and PC finally won the competition. Initially, though, fans of the other computers tried to make Doom clones on their own platform with more or less success. You have Marathon on Macintosh, for example. It was made by Bundy Software, who later created Halo series. But for Amiga, there is actually a great video by Ahoy called Doomed, the Embers of Amiga FPS. It covers various attempts to make Doom-style clones for Amiga. I will link it in the description if you're interested. Alien Breed 3D2: The Killing Grounds was, as far as I am concerned, the only game that went all the way to make a full Doom clone for Amiga. The other attempts were mostly tech demos or one floor only, like Wolfenstein. The first game, Alien Breed 3D, was a game in its own right, but it had super low resolution, which makes it unbearable for me. There is, however, now a remake called Project Osiris that is incredibly good. So if you're interested, that's what I would recommend you to check out. Second game, The Killing Grounds, was unplayable on stock Amigas when it first came out. You need a very strong Amiga to be able to play it, or you can play it in an emulator like I do. For this playthrough, I play a patched version from 2011 that have advantages but also renders the 3D window 16 pixels to the right. This makes the game faster on Amigas, but I found no way to turn it off, so I decided to fix the distortion in post-production. If you look carefully, you will notice this when I take damage, because the sides of the screen won't flash. Before each level, I will show you introductions text for 5 seconds, so you may pause the game if you wish to read it. All the labels for each of the 16 levels are my own, and I try to beat each of them in 10 minutes or less. I will skip a teleporter in level K, because it's just a red herring, and I will also skip a plasma clip in level O, because I found that if you fall into the water, there is a chance for the game to get corrupted in a way that makes it impossible to finish a level. Besides that, this is a 100 walkthrough. I pick up everything and I kill everything. Alien Breed 3D2: The Killing Grounds was the 5th game in the series. The 6th if you also count the 92 special edition of the first game. First trilogy have strong similarities with their old arcade game Gauntlet. The 2 games of the Alien Breed 3D series are first-person shooters, and finally the newer trilogy from 2009 were thumbstick shooters. As a story recap, the alien species known as the Breed were first encountered by 2 members of the interplanetary corps, Johnston and Stone. The same 2 guys met the aliens again in the second game. In the third game, known as Tower Assault, the ICP responds to a stress call from a research facility on the planet Osiris, where only 2 rookies, Nash and Jordan, would be the one who will survive the failed rescue operation. The first Alien Breed 3D takes place after the events of Osiris, where a research project called Project Osiris were established. After Tower Assault, they have found eggs on the planet Osiris that they were now researching on, trying to enhance the breed with cybernetics. Due to the alien biology reacting the enhancements, they decided to splice in human DNA with better success. You play as a new character, Captain Reynolds, who ended up the only survivor when the breed break free. In the end, you flee the planet before passing out on the ship. While you were unconscious, you were picked up by an Earth Force battle cruiser, who had picked up your distress signal. You wake up in the med bay and immediately discover that something is off. Not only is the bay empty of people, the lock have been shot out to isolate the bay from the rest of the ship. You then hear the familiar alien shrieks in the distance. After you disengage from the life support, you find an almost unrecognizable body of a dead person in the corner. Lucky for you, he's holding a shotgun that you decide to inherit. And that's the start of the killing rounds. I will show you the introduction text for about 5 seconds, so pause the video if you wish to read. Let's go! Okay, we begin in the quarantine bay, in the med center here. We find a Medicare pack. Our first weapon is the shotgun, which makes heavy damage on close range. It's also target seeking, so it's the best weapon to use when facing fast foes. This is a mine. I won't be using mines in the first map. I will show you later when I can use them. And in here we have the first monster. The regular alien, they do damage on close range, but they are very dangerous. Very easy to pick down with the shotgun, of course. Shotgun is going to be my primary weapon for a while, because ammunition and weapons are scarce here. I need the exclamation mark key to open these doors. And up here to find the second monster. This is the blue alien. Blue robots. They aren't that dangerous, but when they gang up on you, they can be more difficult. Like this. Point. I really don't have the right weapons either to deal with situations like this. Yep. Ammunition is going to be an issue. I'm going to find a blaster here. This one I just use to save up on ammunition. The blaster actually resembles plasma rifle in how they work, so I like them because of that. Here. I can use the blaster gun. Since the blaster isn't target seeking, it's much harder to hit them, but it's faster in its fire rate, which means that you can fire a stream of bullets. Here we will find the next monster. It's Triclaw. They float up and down there. This is a monster that deals heavy damage in melee range, but as long as you see them, you can pick them up at range with a shotgun. Else. To the armory. Here we have the exclamation mark key. Next the goodies. That means that I am pretty much done with the level. Yeah, map oops. This level is of course the smallest, one of the smallest areas in the game. So we are going to deal with more of a challenge in this map. There's nothing up here. Yes, I will go through these doors and then I will meet you in the next video. So bye.